Distance State Final. Let's see what plays out. Favourites drawn the back. Black, that's the Rising Star Without a Trace. They're set to run for the State Final. Stand by for a jump. They're set. And they're racing, and Werrispale first into stride down low is going to shoot through and lead. Can All Class, who gets a lovely clean run up to second. Likewise third Without a Trace, and likewise Ethanol Water, who railed up to fourth, only 5 off the lead, just over a lap to go. 3 lengths Lakeview Nola, then Bandit Darrell, Flying Envy, and Payback at the end as Can All Class just gets into a bit of a bumping duel with Werrispale, who kicked back to lead him by a length. 4 lengths Without a Trace, and now Ethanol Water starts to pick up ground. Then Lakeview Nola, well back Bandit Darrell, Payback and Flying Envy. They're packing up. Werrispale Defiant still in front Without a Trace there at the right time. Ethanol Water slicing through, but the Young Star Without a Trace raced up, took the lead. This is a supreme stayer on the up. Without a Trace won the state final by a length and a half to Ethanol Water. 2.5 lengths away, third Bandit Darrell from the rear of the field. Then Werrispale, well back Lakeview Nola, Payback, and Can All Class just had to work too hard to try get past Werrispale. And he knocked up at the end, 42.67 Without a Trace, steaming home to win it. She's a genuine stayer. The definition of a stayer, just keeps on building up the revs, and a real relief, I reckon, for the Pursudo family. They've done a wonderful job with her. Only her 4th start as a stayer, and she's claimed one of the great races on the calendar, really, the state final here in Victoria for the stayers. And after that fireball flop, she's back, and she's back with a bang tonight. Without a Trace by Houdini Boy. My Reflection, raced by Peter Pursudo at Devon Meadows. Pete and the family, probably underrated as trainers, to be honest. They are very, very good at what they do, and now they'll represent the Big V in the staying edition of the Nationals, owned by the Darren and Michael Pulio, who I don't reckon are underrated as owners. They've had so much success on the racetrack over the last 10, 15 years, and it continues here tonight. Second to 5, Ethanol Water, got a lovely run through, but as Patch Adams said in the lead-up, you'd have to think she had to get ahead of Without a Trace at a vital stage if she was going to beat her. Couldn't do that. Runs a good second. Droopy Sydney, My Ethanol, Tom Daly, the Daily Greyhound Farms, and the 8th third Bandit Darrell, Mark Dalbridge, Fernando Bale, and Just Terms. A length and a half by 2.5 lengths, 42.65. And Without a Trace came storming clear to take out the state final, the Victorian National Distance State Final. Numbers interim 7